Today I decided to take some time out from my studies and get out of my room and get some fresh air. I live in Newcastle, Australia, so naturally one of the best places to go was the beach. I took my video camera along and I was having a great time, but then I was confronted by an often overlooked problem in our world. I was standing behind a simple rail a few meters from a cliff top. It was such a beautiful spot. And then I noticed, like all along the wooden rail, there were inscriptions. I quickly realised that this beautiful spot had witnessed so many tragedies. This place of breathtaking beauty had also taken away fathers, brothers, sons, mothers and wives. I don't know how many people had chosen that particular spot to end their life, but I did know that any one person who does take their own life is one too many. I've heard figures that suggest up to 1 million people commit suicide each year. I don't know all the numbers and all the figures and statistics on suicide, but I do know one thing. Like I said, one person taking their own life is one person too many. When a person has made a choice to take their own life and they are on that cliff top, it is often already too late to tell them that the creator of the universe loves them. But what drives a person to that point? That they are ready to step out over the railing and throw themselves from this life into the next. Suicide is a complicated issue. It can happen to anyone. You just can't oversimplify it and say, well, none of my friends would ever do that. No one I know would ever do that. There is probably at least one person in your life who has seriously considered it, and there may even be someone in your future who will be driven to that point. You have to wonder sometimes just what it would have taken for these people to not throw themselves off that cliff. Maybe it could have been just a simple smile, a word of encouragement, someone saying that, hey, I need you, I appreciate you in my life. Perhaps just a tiny little thing could have tipped the balance back the right way. Often there are warning signs. They don't just commit suicide out of the blue. Often they will either subtly or blatantly tell you that they are considering suicide. But too often we just ignore their cries for help. Maybe we think they're attention seeking. Maybe we just can't be bothered. Maybe we honestly never knew that they were depressed. Someone loved that person and someone needed them. You may not know this, but suicides are not even publicised in the news, so they're a lot more common than you might realise. Are You OK Day went by just recently, but what about the other 364 days in the year? I challenge you to start being more aware of the people around you. Tell people that there is a God who loves them. Let them know that you care what happens to them. Let them know that they are valuable, that they are needed. Encourage others. Cherish every moment you have on this earth, because you really don't know which might be your last.